You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by. Today is a extra special day because it completes a mini-series that I started from the Light Ball Baking book by Todd Coopee. And in the back of that book is the Easy Bake Baker of the Year contest winners. Now, it started, well, I actually got the book here. Let me go back. I was flipping pages. It started in 1998. That was the first recipe I did. That was the toffee trifle cake. And then it went to 2000. So I'm not sure if it skipped a year, why it did that. I really don't know. That was the chocolate mousse cake. And then it went to 2003, the marshmallow cloud on a heart. Ooh, I remember that. Very tasty recipe. And then I did the Easy Bake carrot cake from 2004. So what do we have to look at now? We have to look at the Queen of Hearts strawberry tart from 2009. Now what it is they took a regular Easy Bake mixes, like this one uses a sugar cookie mix, and they elevated it to a new type of baked good. So now it is the Queen of Hearts strawberry tart, which I am going to do for you right now. Excited to complete this mini-series. Oh, by the way, there was a playlist where I put the rest of the videos from this mini-series in, so you can go watch them all and catch up. So what I'm going to do now is actually get set up and get ready to make the Queen of Hearts strawberry tart. All right, so that initial part of the video is just quiet. I like to just move around the kitchen, get set up. You get all the sounds of the sink, the sounds of the cabinets and everything opening and closing. But now I need to talk and tell you what I'm going to do. It is the Queen of Hearts strawberry tart. It uses a sugar cookie mix. Now, they first say spray the baking pan. I'll do that after I'm set here and clean up the countertop a little bit. And it's actually one of the most detailed recipes out of all of them, because this tells you the amount of water. So you're going to use 3/4 of a teaspoon for the sugar cookie. So let me get the sugar cookie mix ready. Now, to find these mixes, it took me a while to find all of the different mixes. The sugar cookie mix, probably the easiest of all of the mixes, because it's a mix that you can just currently get. A lot of the other mixes, they don't make those mixes anymore. You have to find them in a set. And I showed a little bit of that in a past video, kind of explaining the process that took. Okay. Now sometimes I do like to break it up a little bit, so I will do that next. Get those little lumps out. They'll still be there, but I'll break up what I can. Okay, so that's that. Now 3/4 of a teaspoon. Let's see, 3/4. Does this have a 3/4? Okay, it's got a 1/2 and a 1/4. So let's do that. A 1/2 and a 1/4. Ooh, right to the rim. Okay, and then let's see. So do that. Spray the pan. Blend sugar, cookie mix, water, and lemon extract in the bowl. All right, so this is the lemon extract. And I had to get a big bottle. Now, I could actually have scaled this into one of my little mini bottles, but the recipes themselves don't do any kind of scaling to just the size of the Easy Bake. So I just I mix it up between the different videos. Some I tried to scale, or I showed you the full, and then I went off camera to the small version. This one here, you know, it's lemon extract. I'm just going to use this mini bottle. Ooh, smells good. All right, and then this one is, let's see, what did it say? Lemon extract, 1/8 of a teaspoon. So here we go, 1/8 of a teaspoon. Ooh, there we go. Okay, we lost a little. All that's in the sink now. Okay, so let's mix this up, huh? So this is going to make a sugar cookie, so it's going to be doughy, and that's why they have flour. You're supposed to flour your hands and press this into a greased pan. Oh, it's nice and sticky. It smells good. It smells lemony. Okay, I think that's good. I think I can push that. It says shape it and form it, so I'm going to have to squeeze that in there and move it around. So let me get the pan in here and spray it. All right, when you saw me take the pan out of the cabinet, it had the cookie cutter in it. Now, this is a good story here because the marshmallow clawed on a heart needed a heart-shaped cookie cutter that fit inside an easy bake baking pan. Good luck trying to find that. It says use a heart-shaped cutter 3 inches across by 2.5 inches long to cut a heart shape. Okay, go ahead and try to find that. We looked everywhere, could not find that cookie cutter, locally anyway, maybe online. I just didn't want to do that. So I took one of these like flimsier cookie cutters that you see, and this one was actually a dove. And I took the dove and I reshaped it to fit inside my pan. So doing the best I can to make things work. All right, so let's spray the pan. Let's spray the pan with pan. And my countertop, but we can wipe that down. All right, let's get all this in here. Actually, there's no real easy way to do this, so let me just get this here like this, and then let me get it in the pan, because then it wants you to flour your fingers. Always fun flouring your fingers, right? Okay, there you go. I could scrape a little bit more here. Here, let me do that. It's really just getting it in the pan. It did say press it in, so I'm basically shaping and pressing the sugar cookie in there. And then it also said, I'll read you a side note, spread evenly in baking pan, taking care not to come up on the sides of the pan. So they don't want you to have a whole sticky mess in there. All right, so let's get some flour. Flour my fingers. Okay, and then I can just put this in there and push around. Oh yeah, I get it. Now they don't want you to actually press it into the shape of the heart. But I will need to double check that my heart will fit. Trying to make it as round as possible. So I'm guessing it's going to spread. How much, I don't know. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know, if you look at recipes, it's always nice to have a picture of what you're doing, right? So you can kind of get a visual if you're right. Okay, now let me just check my cutter. I made this cutter so it fit really nicely in the pan. All right, so it's, as long as it spreads just a little bit, I think we're good. All right. Spread batter in pan. Okay. Place pan in easy bake oven for 13 minutes. I'm going to do 10 and check it after 10. Still trying to figure out this oven, so let's go put this in the oven. All right, by the way, the oven was preheated. Before I even started that, I started the oven. All right, so there we go. It's now in the oven. So let's give it 10 minutes. Okay, for the strawberries, it says, very interestingly enough, it just wants the outer red part of the strawberry. 9 thin slices of strawberry, outer red slices. So I'm guessing they don't want me to slice it straight through. They want you to keep as much of the outside as possible. So I'm guessing this is what they mean. So they wanted more of the red part. That's what I'm taking that as. What would you take that as? They don't want the inner part of the strawberry? What do you think? Here's what I'm saying. You don't have a reference. Okay, we're almost done. I'm going to cut some extra just so I have them. It does, it's definitely smelling like sugar cookie. Oh, I don't like the look of the inside of that one. Let's take this one. Okay, does that look like 9? I'll tell you what, I have extra, so if I need it, I will cut that. Let me get that in my little bowl so I have it ready. It's kind of funny because anytime I say little bowl, I really mean a little bowl. Okay, those are ready. All right, I have 1 minute, so let's head back to the oven and check out our cookie. All right, so if you get the wonderful book by Todd Coopee, it will go over this oven and a little history. I thought I would show you, this is the attachment piece that went on this oven. This oven had a voluntary recall. It was not mandatory. It was the one oven where you could get your hand stuck in there. The only reason I'm using this particular oven is because it's a front-loading oven. All Easy Bakes load from one side, and then the pan comes out on the other side, and it will not work in my mini kitchen. So you would press this on, and then it would be harder to actually hurt yourself because you have this little stopper door here. I don't use it because it makes it hard for me to get anything out of the oven. It has an extra door and an extra step. So I think this is probably ready to go. As you see, I have the book off to the side. I use it as my reference throughout the video. Okay, and then let's just take a little look. Take a little look-see. From first appearances, it looks pretty good. It's nice and brown around the edges, okay? And remember, it said not to put it to the edge, but look, it's spread to the edge. All right, so let's let this cool. I will turn off the oven. It says 13 minutes to bake and 10 minutes in the cooling chamber, but this particular oven did not have a cooling chamber like the other oven. So I'll just let that sit there. I will come back and we will move on to the next step. All right, something tells me this is going to be a challenge. So let me just see if I can chip away at the sides a little. Okay, so the cookie turns. May not be as hard as I thought. I thought maybe it would get stuck in there. All right, I think we're good. So now I need to cut the cookie shape. So remember, I have this cookie cutter that I made to fit. It's taking quite a bit of pressure. Okay. At least I have a shape now. Let's see if it'll come out onto this tray. Maybe the whole thing? I don't know. Let me just keep working at it. I think it does want to come out. It's just so tight. Let me see if I can break away a little. Oh, wait, did you see that? Maybe I could just plop it out. Upside down. There it goes. It's happening. Ooh, I lost a piece of my quarter. It wants to come out. It's gonna come out. It's just so much, it's so tight. That's probably why they said just keep working it. Let me chip away at some of the edge. I mean, it said fit tight to the pan. That's what I did. There we go. Ooh, wow. That was a challenge. Okay, so let me just clean up some of this. Now, let me just see if I can press it one more time while I have it out of the actual pan. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking, you know? It's like, you don't know. Okay. I think that's close to a heart shape. Ooh, look at that. All right, so now I have a complete mess here. Cookie crumbs all over the kitchen. Okay, so now let me do this. Let me just dump this in the garbage. Okay, that was a challenge. Well, I don't know. It's not the most perfect heart shape. All right, so now I'm going to do all the decorating here, and then I'll move it to the doily in the final plate. Okay. Now it says, spread top of heart with lemon curd. Okay. Ooh, lemon curd. I don't think I've ever had a lemon curd. It does not say do the sides, which I'm happy about. A little more curd on that tip of the heart. Okay. Now it says, decorate strawberries, found the heart pattern in single layer. Okay, then there was also, it needed some big heart-shaped decorating sprinkles. Now, was able to find those. Hard to believe. Okay, so I think, you know, they want this kind of like pattern around the outside. Right? It's decorate strawberries following heart pattern. Okay, so single layer. Do I put one at the point? I think, well, I can squeeze, yeah, I'll just leave it. I think it's good the way it is. Then, decorate with these. They're supposedly edible. I've never seen them before. Has anybody used these? Look at that. Let me just put some on the top. All right, so I'm right there. I'm right at the point now where I can move it to my doily. So let's do that. Let me move to the top part of the kitchen. Wait a minute. Get that out of there. Well, let me try it. It's like a wafer candy, kind of a soft, almost like a little piece of thin cardboard, but good. I noticed this one little extra large seed. It was just bothering me. There, that's better. All right, I'm all set now. All right, so moving this to a doily on another plate. Again, I had to find these super small doilies. The recipe called for a doily, so I wanted to make sure I followed that as best as possible. Okay, so I think we can just pick it up. Carefully slide it on. There. How's that? Here, I'll give you a close-up. Well, actually, I'll move it to the table. Got to bring the table back in, and then we will give it a taste. All right, time to taste. I'm somewhat reluctant to cut that. I don't know why. I just kind of want to grab the whole thing. I thought a little tea with my lemon tart would be a... lemon strawberry tart would be a good... tart. That's what I meant to say. Okay, a little hot tea. All right, let's get this in here. So what would you do? Wouldn't you just pick it up and eat it? I mean, how do they present this to the judges? Did they say, all right, here is, and then you bring it up like in the TV shows? All right, so let's just see. I'm going to take one of my forks here. I'll see if I can break a piece off, but it looks so nice. I just want to give you one zoom in real quick. That is my strawberry lemon tart. Now, I'll just do that while we're extreme close up to see if we can break a piece off. Like I said, I was kind of reluctant to do this, but I got a piece. Okay, we'll give that to the guests. And you can have one red heart. Come on, stick on there. Okay. Oh, I guess I can zoom back out again. No more extreme close-up. My camera's at a really bad angle, too. How's that? Better? Okay, now that should make it easier for me to just cut off this little corner here. Hopefully it doesn't shoot across. I've had a lot of different little things happen to me throughout this process, and I will take a white one. Of making all these different recipes. I had things actually shoot across. I've had things drop. All right, here we go. My sugar cookie, strawberry, lemon tart. The addition of the fresh strawberry is really nice. You get a soft, mushy, let me rinse, strawberry, and then you have the lemon. The lemon really comes through. Hard for me not to have another little bite. Let's see if we can get the top of the heart. I'm waiting for something to happen. It did not happen. All right, last piece. Then I'll wrap it up. Now, thinking about all the different recipes, can I say I had a favorite? Let me flip through the book real quick. The carrot cake was actually pretty good. A lot of people wondered why they did not use a cream cheese frosting for that carrot cake, which makes sense. I think the chocolate mousse. I'm a big fan of chocolate, so even the trifle cake was good. I'd say my least favorite was marshmallow cloud on a heart. But I really did like, I liked them all. But I really did like the carrot cake too. It was very moist and tasty. All right, there you go. That is the last in this series. Am I done with Easy Bake? No, I have more to show you. Now I'm going to go back to the actual real Easy Bake mixes that I have collected over the last couple months. And then I have the Easy Bake oven that I have not shown you in a video. I finally got those mixes. So hopefully you stay tuned. Hopefully you catch these videos. I try to make an Easy Bake every Saturday. And thanks for watching, everybody. Later! If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.